You're wasting my time. I don't want to. You're wasting my time. Oh, what is that H film? Whoa. You're wasting my time. I don't wanna hear. I know it's off of H Philly's Soul album. We don't have it in the car now, but you're wasting my time. I don't wanna hear no more. Alright.
98.3.
Alright, let's go to the CDs. Oh, Staying Alive is in there. Oh, shit. I forgot. I had Lenny Kravitz, and I had another CD. But I was wishing Ace a happy birthday with Andy over there and stuff like that. I forgot. I had it. Well, it's Friday too. I usually leave like 5 minutes early to get some newspapers, and we have them. And I was like thinking, like, of what to do here this morning. All right, when I first logged on, I seen this. One of my friends is Nels on here on Facebook. I consider everyone a friend. I mean, that's how I am. I don't unadd people at all. Never did that. Never will. As of what day did I start doing that? That was, well, it's April 27th. Happy birthday, Ace Frehley. And tomorrow is my friend's birthday, childhood friend, Francesco Miles. And the yesterday was everyone's birthday. It was like Melania, it was Al Pacino, yeah, someone else, a few other, prestigious people. Al Pacino, that poor Melanie, or no, Melania. That poor Melania. There was a little heated discussion going on with, they were discussing some political things on The View. And, they do that, and they do that also on CNN and MSNBC. We all know that. We have Hallie Jackson. We have everybody. We have Crespo's favorite. What's the girl there? It's not Michelle. It's a Wallace, Nicole Wallace. Anyway, you had Trump on Fox. I know, they're just trying to keep up with this. It's just like exhausting. And I'm trying to keep up with it too. Also have my little fun time doing the show. As I stated for most of the month here, I gave the hours. We come up, we do the little videos. Because we know where we are. Alright, so Nels, a friend of mine, there was this friend of mine, Nels, he had this video. This is, what I did. I mean, I have a really small news feed. I don't get many people to stop by. I mean, it's small because, they only allow you to follow 30 people. I don't have the ticker. All I have is stories. I don't know if it's the computer or what have you or whatnot. I mean, but I just have to work with it. I'm working with it. I've been working with it for some months here. And getting back to, like, unadding, I haven't did that in all year except one or maybe two, because, well, a couple of them were just like dead accounts. That one day, because I don't know, maybe it was a couple weeks ago, maybe it was 2 weeks ago, maybe it was today. On a day like today, like Friday, maybe it was last Friday, I don't know, it could be. Today's the 27th. Anyway, let's start off with the Nels, and then I'll get to all that other stuff. But he had a video of two drunks fighting, and the one guy was being, brave and cocky. I guess I could use that word. Because he was bombed. You could tell his coordination was all like whacked, and they were in the backyard. Oh, we got the waste department comes down here. Oh, and it was happy birthday to my cousin. And like coming home, I was like, because the spring is coming and all that kind of stuff, April. And I know, I did a lot of mistakes there. I know I wasn't perfect. I know I went on rants, about politicians, about, unfairness and all that kind of stuff, and like equality. And I did it. Can't go back. At times, I get rid of some of the YouTube videos that were really like some sad, moments, in my 5-year career here of being a YouTube kind of a guy, like issues. And it was always like with issues and stuff like that. And then of course, the reason why I'm, a little bit like interesting is, I'm also down to earth. I kind of want to relate a lot of things that are going on. For one, well, the Nels thing. So I was going to share that video when I left. So I left the Lenny Kravitz. We can go back and get that. The Lenny Kravitz and another CD. I don't know what it was, but it's on my dresser. I'm looking at the time. I think we can do that. We have the papers and stuff like that. But again, I was gonna kind of share that. I was gonna like kind of feed off of that. So before I went with the happy birthday with Andy, you got my water sprinkles? Ish. Before I went to the happy birthday with Andy, I was looking to share that. So I just put Nels in the search, but it came up with someone. It was like a light worker, and he's like on my friend list. Like I'm like, oh, who's this? Why would light workers like want to like keep me on, stuff like that? I mean, I'm not saying to get rid of me or everything, but I'm just saying, but I was reading one of his posts. He said, being in the light working business, it's hard to like make a living in it. It's hard, Then I'm like thinking like, of somebody with power, like money, money and power. And I got to get his name. Well, I'll say Mr. West right now. Kiana. It's crazy that I can't get this. And this guy is just so, what he said, the mob rules mentality. Think about that. Let's go to the music. Ish. I'm exhausted, man. What are you doing here? Now, give me my water. That's the Bee Gees. Staying Alive. So he said, it's hard, it's hard, like, doing this kind of thing. And then, honestly, it wasn't like I just all of a sudden thought about, if I can just, Kiana, why can't I get it right? But anyway, I'm going to say K West. And I did name this radio show West One Radio in the beginning. And, like Batman a little bit, but West, and he was listening to Candace Owens, and I did listen to a little bit, and actually Candace Owens was on Hannity, and it was good. I mean, it was like subtle, like debating, like conversation, low, and not harmful, respectful of one another. I mean, the people that he had there, they weren't yelling, they weren't hostile and stuff like that. I'm not suggesting that that's what, all those other stations are all about. But they were bringing up statistics. They were bringing up, important issues. Statistics. I hope we don't have a lot of static here today. All right, how about we just take a break? And we'll come back and we'll do the closer.